Void. Void is the oldest and play a key role as a member of the Godhand. He was once a human until he got drawn to evil. Void has a questionable appearance. His brain is exposed, eyes stitched shut and mouth peeled back, and his body is essentially a spinal cord with 2 long arms. His demeanor is calm and reserved, which makes him seem even more terrifying. He often speaks of causality, the chain of events that binds all fates. During the eclipse, Void's in charge of branding the sacrifices made by tortured souls in order for them to become apostles or a member of the Godhand. For example, he played a key role in persuading Griffith to sacrifice his comrades in order to achieve his dream. Void also has amazing power. When Skull Knight makes an appearance and attacks him, Void counters the attack by spatial manipulation. These acts alone highlights Void's connection with causality and fate, and why he's a key figure as a member of the Godhand. Slan. Slan is the only female in the group. She takes on the form of a succubus with black wings. She is a sadomasochist who thrives on suffering and the effect it has on others. Slan is the only member who actively seeks physical contact, even manifesting herself in the physical world on rare occasions. She used this ability when confronting Guts in Qlifoth, where she manifested as troll intestines. At the Qlifoth, Slan overpowered Guts and enjoyed witnessing him suffer from every negative emotion he was feeling, and even tries to tempt him into using the Behelit in his possession. The confrontation comes to an end with Guts striking her with his Dragon Slayer, causing her to vanish. But as she's vanishing, she enjoys the pain and got a sense of satisfaction from it. Like the other Godhand members, Slan can manipulate causality. Ubik. Ubik is a small, floating demon with glasses and an unnerving smile. He has tentacle-like legs, and his hands are usually clasped together. Ubik is the manipulator and most talkative of the Godhand. His role is to push people to make sacrifices, convincing them that they cannot move forward without losing something they value. While Ubik never outright lies, he twists the truth and uses people's memories and fears to push them closer to accepting the deal. Ubik has the ability to create visions that'll manipulate his target emotions. For example, during the eclipse, Ubik influences Griffith's emotions by showing him a vision of his past, reminding him of his ultimate dream. Conrad. Conrad is the least expressive member and doesn't display a lot of personality. He's more of an observer. He's a wide, slug-like demon with a puckered face. His facial expressions almost never changes, and his hands are clasped together. Conrad plays an important role in the spread of disease, famine, and pestilence to the physical world. For example, moments before the incarnation ceremony, Conrad manifests himself through the rat population to cause a plague epidemic in Midland and move people to Albion. Another one of his abilities is transmutation, as seen when he creates the mound that lifts Griffith skyward during the eclipse, and then transmutes it into the shape of a hand, which was the basis for Griffith's transition into Femto. Conrad may be quiet, but his actions speak for themselves. He's a symbol of decay, inevitability, and the slow, silent pull of fate. Griffith was the charismatic leader of the Band of the Hawk, who fought in the 100-Year War and restored peace in Midland. He always dreamed of having his own kingdom, but Griffith's ambition led to his downfall. After Guts left the Band of the Hawk, Griffith decided to seduce Princess Charlotte, which led to him being imprisoned and tortured. Then comes the eclipse, where Griffith was given the opportunity to achieve his dream at the cost of sacrificing his comrades. Griffith accepts the offer and is reborn as Femto. He now holds immense power and has the ability to manipulate space, gravity, and control causality. As Femto, Griffith returned to the physical world and built a new Band of the Hawk, which consists of humans and monsters. In everyone's eyes, he's a hero. Idea of evil. The idea of evil is a power entity that resides in the abyss. It appears as a heart-like organ with veins and a single lidless eye floating in darkness. The idea of evil was born from the collective consciousness of humanity. In their desperation to give meaning to suffering, people unknowingly willed a god into existence, one that could justify their pain. It's responsible for the events of the universe. It is not a god of mercy or justice, but of reason, a justification engine that gives structure to tragedy. The idea of evil is also responsible for the actions and existence of the Godhand and apostles, who are essentially executors of its will. During Griffith's transformation into Femto, it acknowledged its manipulation of events in his ancestry and life to lead him to become Femto.